It is 6 o'clock. It is Friday night. My favorite time, because that means it's time for dragons and stuff. Episode 21. You can hear that the players are also very excited. You should be excited as well, because we have prizes, guys. We got prizes this week. Not only do we have adventure, but we have prizes. Now, of course, Ben always likes to put up his Twitter poll. He likes to make me do the prizes, present the prizes to you as a character from our show. Ben, who do I gotta go with this? Who do I have to go with this week?
Well, JimJam, it seems our fans really liked a person that Lady Lyra hates. And they really liked Horatio.
He freaks me out.
Swanee?
He's
Swanee's
like the
great.
Yeah, so if you would
He's the creepiest.
present the prizes as Horatio Swan, I would
Ew.
very much appreciate
right
it.
here.
Oh, well, I don't want to let you down, Ben. I don't want to let the fans down. So, let's get right to it,
I'm just
shall
gonna
we?
really try to
Let's take a look at these prizes.
Here, you want some
We have some lovely things for you tonight. On the first half of our episode, we have this
Ashley,
horrid little thing. Is a goblin. Yes. I guess if you want one of these watching over you while you sleep, you could win this. I guess he is sort of cute in his own way. Red eyes.
We don't see it.
fangs.
Sorry.
Oh.
I
my goodness.
I think that goblin's friends have snuck into the system.
Oh,
and
no.
they don't want to show your face for
I
whatever
think
reason.
they
Well, you know
prefer
what?
to
I
look
don't
at
really
me
want to see it
rather than
either, but
Horatio.
you know,
There we go.
I'm faced with it.
Oh,
Oh,
there
yes,
it goes.
this horrifying little monster. He could be yours if that's what you want. You will want some of these other things, though. A delightful set of dice, mystery colors, quite beautiful. I've seen them in this wonderful little bag. You simply can't play Pathfinder without them. So, you know, if you want to do that, you're going to need some of these dice. Full set, polyhedral, 7 dice. Wonderful, yes. Anyway, a picture, if you will, because we like to sign our prizes. Of course, you'll want our autograph on everything that you own. So, if you'd like to head over to our Instagram, you could pick one of our delicious photos, much like this one. It could be even this one if you prefer. You go to our Instagram, @Dragons and Stuff Show. You'll find which photo you wish us to print and sign, and we will send it to you, you know, if you're into that sort of thing.
Can you say Marcus?
I'm not
I
on
like that
here, which is kind of
picture.
ridiculous, but...
Can you say say Marcus? Say
Oh,
Marcus.
No,
Marcus.
stop.
So you
I'm not
really likes it
listening.
when I say Marcus. So,
I can't.
anyway, if you'd like to win that collection of 3 prizes, the Goblin, the
done.
dice, and a signed photo from the cast, all you've got to do is share this after the episode with the hashtag dragons and stuff. You have to do that publicly on your Facebook page so that we can see you've done it. When we see you've done it, Social, our social media djinn, who we have trapped for all of time, will count back the number of shares based on a dice roll that we will do at the end of the episode, and whichever one of you lucky fellows we pick is going to be the winner. A lot of our winners have been in the past asking about where some of their prizes are. I do want to note that if you are in recent weeks, we've had a little bit of delay getting prizes out. Don't worry, they are coming. I promise you, they exist, they're real, they're coming. So if you're waiting on prizes, a little bit more patience so that we can get them out to you. And when you do get them, like many of our fans in the past have done, please share a photo of yourself with them, because that's delightful for us, and we like to share it in our show and on our page. It makes us feel happy and special. If you would like to be part of the Twitter poll that Ben puts up every week to decide which of the NPCs will be presenting each of the prizes, all you've got to do is follow him on Twitter. He puts the poll up usually pretty early in the week.
Oh, Thursday.
Which is
I
good.
put it up
He
on
He puts it up Thursday. And then you can
Horatio.
vote, and then
Really?
popular vote wins. I've had to do it as Dwindle. Today is Horatio.
Put yourself on there.
Oh,
Ben,
yeah.
your Twitter handle
Quigley.
is
Look, it's Ben Birch. That's what it is.
@Look It's Ben Birch. I want to give a shout out to Paizo. Paizo was gracious enough not only to make an amazing tabletop RPG system that we are going to play for the next couple of hours, but they provided us with those awesome prizes, except for the pictures. I mean, obviously we are giving you the pictures. But the Goblin, and a lot of most of the other prizes that we've given out, the rule books, we have prizes for the second half, all of those are provided by Paizo. They're incredible. Go over to paizo.com. You can see all of the amazing source materials they have for Pathfinder Tabletop RPG. It's amazing. Really, they have a ton of great stuff. It's really going to add some levels to your game. They're on Facebook and Twitter too. So if you go on Twitter @Paizo, Follow them. They're always announcing new stuff. They're starting to announce a ton of new stuff because they're going to be coming out with a new system soon. With the rollout, they're rolling out Starfinder, a sci-fi tabletop RPG, which I imagine is going to be just as amazing as the fantasy tabletop RPG.
Wow.
So if you're looking for a new game to get into, definitely follow @Paizo. Make sure that you're keeping up to date on all of the stuff they're going to be releasing in massive quantities as Starfinder gains steam. I also want to give a shout out to Sirenscape because you hear some amazing music throughout our episode. You hear a bunch of awesome sound effects. That's all from Sirenscape. We have a subscription to Sirenscape. You too should get a subscription to Sirenscape because it's amazing. It adds a whole new dimension to your game. Go over to Sirenscape.com. Check out their massive library of sound sets, which, by the way, since Starfinder's coming out, they're going to release a whole new bunch of libraries. They already released them? They have a whole new set of libraries for sci-fi sounds to add to your Starfinder game. So please, even if you've been over to their site before, head over there now so you can check out all the amazing new stuff that they've got going for you. And lastly, before we jump into it, I want to say, please, you know that to enter the contest for the prizes, you've got to share this episode. But we also love it if you would like this episode, or maybe give it a heart, or a wow face, or even an angry face, I guess, if we make you angry. Whatever feeling we impart to you,
maybe not angry.
Just click that little button. It helps us reach more people. It makes us feel good when we see a big number. It makes us feel like, yay, we want to do this more.
And that's what the show is all about.
And that's really what it's all about, is how I personally feel.
Yes, about JimJam.
It's about my feelings. So please, give us one of those little likeys. And follow
Likeys.
so you are up to date on everything we post because while, yes, we are going live every Friday at 6 p.m., we are posting all week with fan art, photos, news on the show, stuff that we're doing. It's really important to me, again, my feelings, that you stay up to date with dragons and stuff. So please, like this video, follow our page. And with all of that said, I think everybody is ready to dive into some adventures.
Yes!
We're going to recap a little bit of what happened last week, and then we're going to dive into tonight's adventure. So, here we go. When last we met, the party was camped just outside of Drift's sacred caves, plotting and scheming a way to save her from the terrors that lurked in the frozen caverns.
Plotting and scheming?
Plotting and scheming. Marcus opened up to the others a little, letting them know that he wasn't always being a dick for no reason, and that sometimes he was just a scared little wizard in a big world. This was received with mixed reactions, and I guess we can say that there was some healing or whatever.
That's awesome.
Afterward, you all laid your plans to take on the massive Chul. Sorry.
You sound like you said tool.
You laid out your plans to take on the massive Chul, which included a bear trap, light spells, and hitting the monsters very hard with your weapons until they were dead. The plan went swimmingly as you easily destroyed Chul Daddy in but a few moments. Chul Mommy proved to be a more deadly foe, and Krag spent much of your battle paralyzed by her toxic tentacles. After the battle, Team Quiglex scouted ahead and found that waiting beyond the ice caves was the spirit of woe. You were all exhausted from your fight with the Chul, but there was no time to rest if you intended to save Drift's life. So you all strode boldly forth and gave Woe a stern talking to. This proved to be just enough, and Drift was saved. You returned to Trapspro as heroes, and collected your pay from the governor, did some light shopping, and retired to the Mouse and Moth, where you saw Marcus's old pal, Horatio Swan, talking to a member of the Red Masked Mercenaries. Horatio informed you that he had a job for you.
Yuck.
To liberate some ill-gotten goods from some low-down criminals from Andrely. Marcus was intrigued by the lucrative offer, but Krag was more concerned with the Red Masked Mercenary and snuck off on his own to track him and learn why they had returned to town.
Krag.
That is where we join you now. At the Mouse and Moth, a party of 4 now with Krag out on his own.
Leader?
Marcus is celebrating your new partnership with some drinks, and the others of you are wondering if there should actually be a partnership at all. So what do you do?
Well, first off, I think it's important that we acknowledge that while not the best day ever, because that was when Quigley was gone, this is pretty much the second best day ever because there is no Krag. So this is amazing. So I'm very excited for that.
Oh, we're about to see some Krag comments pop up, I'm sure.
I hope
to be
so.
fair, Krag is the one that wanted out of the group first.
You're gonna
So,
find him.
As you mentioned the comments, the
Right?
first thing we do, of course, every single episode is read the comments.
Oh, yes,
great.
of course.
I'm really far off my name.
So let's
Right here.
start with Alex down there. Alex, you want to start with the first comment?
Sure. Andy Hand says that book graphic is sweet. I
Isn't
agree.
it
We
cool?
Oh,
love
it's
it
very
so
cool.
much.
It's
Yes.
so
Very nice.
cool.
And Robert Carl says, the highlight of my week. Well, it's also the highlight of my week as well.
And my week. My week.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Jim, is it your highlight?
It's a
highlight,
highlight.
Okay, good.
It is.
Not
it is.
Ashley.
Yes, it is. Okay. Brad Metz says, "Whoa, Twitch is right on tonight. Well done, Social."
Yes.
Whoa or whoa?
Whoa.
Whoa,
Whoa.
or whoa? Whoa?
We,
Well, the way I said it was whoa. So I'm just going with that one.
As a lot of you know, we are, of course, on Facebook, but also Twitch. And if you're watching
Yes.
us on Twitch, be sure to jump over to facebook.com/dragons and stuff at some point during this half of the episode and share the episode with the hashtag dragons and stuff so that you can be eligible to win prizes galore. All you have to do is use the hashtag dragons and stuff, be in the United States or Canada, and make sure your share, people, is public because Facebook privacy settings, very important. But we just need your share to be public so we can see your name so you can be eligible. Because otherwise, if it's private, we won't see your name, and then we'll never.
Mouse and
Yeah,
Mark is
and also,
happening.
if you're not in Canada or the United States and watching us, thank you so much.
Oh, yes,
We
we
know
very
there
much
are
appreciate
others that
you.
are watching around the world, and we really, really appreciate that.
And when you do share, a little known fact, or maybe well known fact about Facebook, is the more you engage with a post, the more it is shown by Facebook. So Facebook has all this mathematical algorithms about sharing. So
That's what it takes.
if you like,
Do
if you
your
comment,
nerd voice.
if you
Do
share,
your- do your-
if you are sharing the episode or liking the episode, all of those things help us. So please do
Yes.
those things. In the meantime, Noah Politi.
He's like, no.
No, me.
I don't know if I like that
Noah
one.
You just Lyra does not like voices or today.
She's
I
very
love today.
uncomfortable with that.
I just, Horatio threw me off.
If this is your first time tuning in, by the way, we do normally have 5 of us, reluctantly, and it is.
No, it's great. He's usually right here.
He has a Krag right there. Noah Politi. I have my first Friday off in weeks, so I finally get to watch the whole
Yay,
stream, and I
Noah.
found my Quigley shirt. Noah,
Yes!
of course. Noah
Take a
has of course
picture.
gone and gotten
Okay.
Take a
himself a
picture
shirt.
of yourself.
But you should get this
wearing
one too,
it.
because it's so awesome.
And mine.
Look.
And mine.
It
Or
says
just
put a
buy a
bubble on your mouth.
second Quigley shirt.
No.
Or my
Look
shirt.
how great this shirt is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't understand your shirt, Jen.
Jim needs a shirt. That's
However, I
right.
do love the color.
You can get shirts at wictheseries.com/shop. Go there and you can find many shirts,
Tank
including
tops.
tank tops and t-shirts. Cat Glenn, my favorite time of the week.
Yay.
Thank you.
Ashley, next one, you.
Gregory Winners. Look at all these beautiful people. And Marcus.
Gregory Winters has
much
been
you're
gone
loved
for
right
a
now.
couple of
I was
weeks.
about to say.
It's good to see him back and
yeah.
throwing, you know,
Welcome
that
back.
shade all over Lord Marcus.
Before the show, I was going to say, you know who we haven't seen for a while? Gregory
Yeah.
Winters. You know who I don't miss? Gregory Winters.
No, Gregory Winters is wonderful.
That's
Go
not
ahead,
very
Quigley.
nice.
Dylan Kaiser says, we are in the last quarter of the year. I'm assuming in the next month or two, we can expect a Dragons and Stuff swimsuit calendar in the prize pack, right? LOL. Well, I don't think you want to see
Banana
this
hammock.
body.
It's
Banana
11, it's 11 months of Quigley and 1 of Krag.
If you can get through all the other 11, you get to see Sir Krag.
It's very creative.
Alex?
Lucas Martinez says, with Krag absent, certainly Sir Jonathan the Bold will fill in.
Oh my goodness. Lucas,
I don't
by the
know.
way, drew some incredible
Oh my God.
fan
Yeah,
art this
yeah,
week.
I know.
It's amazing.
If you have not seen Lucas's most
Go
recent
look
fan
at
art,
it.
Lucas,
Okay.
who by the way is the masterful artist behind every single one of our shirts,
Yes.
except for Jim's.
So you should
As
get a
Jim
lyric
doesn't have a
shirt.
So definitely check that out. He posted it and
cute.
we shared it earlier this week. So once again, check that out.
I
And
did not share it.
last but not least,
Oh,
the
Krag!
comment that is definitely
Maybe you
really
shouldn't read
so
it.
unimportant that it goes last.
Right,
Is
Marcus
Krag
isn't reading
says,
it.
I'm like
He
the
is
dad
reading
that
it.
says he's going out to buy milk and then never comes back.
Not true.
Eric, I need you here.
We
he needs you
I
here.
need you here,
Marcus
Sir
doesn't
Krag.
need you.
Need you.
I absolutely do not need you. I have Fireball now and I'm drunk. So
No, Krag.
those are
You
very good
chose
things.
this week.
So in the
That's
meantime,
right.
I have been drinking
Yes, of
with
course.
Horatio,
Yes, he's
celebrating
quite
our
happy
partnership.
that
I'm
we're going to
hanging
be
out with
making a lot of
everyone
money
else.
together.
A lot of money.
Indeed.
It is exciting. This is very good. Quigley, get another
Lord Marcus.
round on Horatio.
Jim,
All
can
right.
I make a perception check around the room, scanning out who looks like they don't belong?
Oh yeah, and karaoke.
Suspiciously.
You would
Okay.
want to do probably a sense motive check. You can do that.
Do I? I don't
I'll allow it.
Okay. 7. Okay, so let's.
+7?
I have plus
I'm
7.
making friends with townspeople. We're getting along
Yeah?
really well.
No,
Make a diplomacy check.
Oh,
no.
but I like to say that that's just how it's gonna be.
I failed.
7.
Okay.
Plus
Oh wait,
11.
plus. Hold on. My diplomacy.
Where's your new sheet?
My new sheet.
Something.
That's not mine.
So-
I was like, wait a second, that is not right.
So I go and I get Lord Marcus his drinks on Horatio.
Yeah.
And I say, oh,
yes, I did that.
excuse me, Lord
18.
Marcus, I'm going to retire for a little bit. So just,
So
18.
Simon, to our house.
Doing well.
have fun. Yes, I'll see you back there later.
To our house.
What did you
Yes.
roll for?
So whoa.
I rolled to
Then
see
I
if
go
I'm
to
making
Lady
friends
Alex
with the
and I
townspeople.
pull her aside. Team
What?
Quiglex
Oh.
is
I don't see anything by the way I rolled a
I'm
1.
singing.
she's singing karaoke.
It's
so
going great.
Yeah.
I'm not
Even
going
though
to
she-
disturb.
Even though she really doesn't have
go
a good
this
singing
way.
voice, she has a natural charisma, and the fun she's having is kind of drawing people
Plus
to her.
the alcohol we keep giving her.
Just one
Well.
drink. It only takes
So Team Quiglex sneaks out of the,
Okay.
and I go, I don't know much about these sixers that we're getting, that we are going up against now, and I'd like some more
Have my
information,
microphone.
wouldn't you?
Of course.
Shall we take a trip to the Naiad?
Hey, where you guys going?
No, you didn't see it! No, you're singing! You're singing!
No, you see us right now.
Just enjoy your time, Lady Lyra!
Okay.
Kyle the Adams JimJam needs a benevolent JimJam
I do.
shirt.
I do need a benevolent
No,
because
you
I
need
am
an
kind.
evil Jim Jam
I'm
shirt.
benevolent.
Jim Jam.
And
You get an
fair
evil Jim Jam
and
shirt.
You need
just.
to
The,
have, like, one needs to be on the back and one needs to
It
be on
could
the
be
front.
it could be crisscrossed.
Ooh,
Right down the
yeah.
middle and say evil Jim Jam and benevolent Jim Jam.
Swanee.
Or just the back and the front.
Swanee.
I like that because then every time I'm in a different mood, I would just turn the shirt
I'm gonna
around.
talk to her.
Exactly.
Yes.
See, my ideas are
Swanee.
Well, yes,
Did
Mark.
I tell you? Big news.
What's the big news?
I think I cracked it. I think I got Fireball down.
Wonderful.
Krag says, I vote
I
for
know,
Marcus
right?
to leave
Because
every
I
show.
didn't quite. I don't know if you remember. I didn't quite pass that
No, we all
class.
need to be together. Come on,
But-
where
Of
are
course
you
not,
at?
Marcus, but that's because you weren't paying any attention.
It's
how I
because
feel.
we're so boring. Read
Talking
this
to
book.
you.
Read that book.
That's books. Why would a wizard ever want to do that?
Well, they weren't the good books. It's why you're a funny guy. You're a funny guy. You're just funny.
So you don't plan on attempting to crack this code now, do you? Because
We could go out to the woods.
no. I
Whoa.
mean, I feel like that's a thing that you should do
Oh, I can show you
on
though.
your own,
No, that'd be
far
great.
away from me.
What?
Perhaps
Swan.
you can show me when we are engaged in a more
Engaged.
violent pastime.
See, not a great guy.
Oh, the Sixers.
We don't exactly have to annihilate them. Maybe more something to impress them. You know? I mean, I don't know how much killing really has to be involved in this little
Filthy.
story.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. It's probably
Maybe.
not. We could take some ransom captive.
Oh, I don't believe so. I think we just leave them there.
Good idea. But we should wear masks.
If you think that's a good idea, certainly, yes.
Yeah, we just don't want them knowing that the heroes. We're very popular here. Super
Oh.
popular. So look how popular I am. A round of drinks on Horatio.
Well, okay then.
I'm just so excited.
Zoe Gallion, if we've submitted a photo for use as an NPC, is there any way to know if it's been used in an episode? Well, first off, thank you, Zoe, for submitting your photo.
Yay, Zoe.
And if you guys didn't know, you guys and gals didn't know, just beneath me right here, there is an NPC that you see, which happens to be Horatio Swan, submitted by a viewer, and that could be you. You will be photoshopped into the show. You will not know who you will be, so that's why Zoe is asking, am I, darn it, in a show, is what she's trying to say. Zoe, I don't think that your photo yet has been in an episode, but that does not mean that it won't be. Because as you may have discovered, this group does not move at lightning speed going through a lot of things. So it's very
Karaoke
possible
right
that
now.
our Photoshop wizards have built or created an asset for you.
I'm sure there are wonderful characters out there that we
Are about to
Probably
meet
will never find.
or never find.
Or that you will immediately dismiss when you do.
That might be true.
Kick them out of town and poop
take
on
a-
their
Now,
floor.
to be
That's
fair, I did
disgusting.
not. And
No
I mean,
pooping.
you did a little part in that.
Did what?
You did a lot of part in that.
I did not do the most part
What's
of
happening?
You kicked him out of town.
Miller?
that. Pooped on his floor.
You stole all of his stuff.
Okay, but let's focus.
So,
Yeah, that was gross.
you guys outside were going to the Naiad. Is that your actual intention?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys make your way to the Naiad. You know well where it is at this
Oh,
point.
yes.
You've been there a few times.
So I'm falling behind
Do
you.
they cheer when I walk in?
Oh
No.
boy.
Oh, they
cheers. Nobody ever cheers here. No.
So I flip 2 gold pieces to the barkeep, and I say, "Drinks around the house on me!"
And now there's quite a bit of a cheer.
Yes!
People are very
But
excited.
I make sure
But they
once
never
again
cheer.
to have the beers brought to my table, brought to our table, so that they have to come and get them from
Okay.
us.
All right. Alex, are you doing anything except just sticking by Quigley?
I'm sticking by Quigley.
Okay, so you
I'm
and
just
you and
watching.
Quigley are at a table. You've got a big pile of beers in front of
Oh
you, and
my
people are coming up and just grabbing them.
Is Tim there?
Oh yeah.
Yes! Yes! That is who I hope. Tim is the best. He's so great.
He's really well
enjoy
informed
Tim.
guy.
He's a well-informed tool man.
Well,
So
yeah, I mean, it's you.
Oh, that's
you
the,
guys,
hence the picture,
Yes,
Tim.
yes,
Okay.
but we need to wait.
But I don't
until
know
we
this
can get
person.
him.
I'm just
We need to
karaoke.
get him very schnockered up before
wait.
we.
But who's Tim? I don't know who Tim is.
But Tim's this man over here. Hi, Tim.
Oh, what's up? Yeah,
It's
you
good to
gotta-
see you, Tim.
Yeah, well, it's good to see you all these beers again.
Please have some more. Enjoy
gonna.
yourself.
I like it.
And so my goal is to get Tim drunk enough to once again have to walk him home
like the
away from
music.
this place.
Weird stuff. Well, I mean, he's gonna sit and drink beers until.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect. So, sense motive around the room.
Okay,
as
go
well.
ahead.
Charles Pryor says,
want to do that as well?
hashtag Team
Sure.
Lyra's new shirt. Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it great? It says put a bubble in your mouth.
All
Because
right.
sometimes you have to tell people
All
that
right,
to
So
get
what's
them
our
Krag has a
sense
very
motive?
bad piece of advice for you guys. He says, do not trust that Swan character.
No, I think that's great
He's
advice.
extremely trustworthy and only looking out for your best interests.
That's gross.
I
totally
trust
see
Swanee
right
to
through
the
that.
ends of the earth, man.
Okay.
Sense
Krag, where
motive.
are you?
All right.
Okay, we're both gonna do sense motive.
Okay, sense.
Oh, check that out. Kyle D. Adams
all
says
right.
hashtag Alex for team leader.
You know what? Thanks, Kyle. Kyle D. Adams is my friend in real life, and he still picks Lady Alex for team leader over me.
You know what? It's okay.
It's all right. No,
Oh,
I
you got
understand.
friends like that too, huh?
Yeah, I got a lot of friends like that.
Like I know all the same.
All right.
Well.
So, I rolled a 6 plus my 4.
rolled a 6
gives me a
too.
10. Team Quicklex!
6 plus 7.
Well,
Plus 7 is
13.
Yes.
I got 13.
okay. So what you guys notice is that a lot of the people here are
Are
in
people.
slightly better spirits than they normally would be because they're getting free beer.
Right.
There doesn't seem to be any, and nobody jumps out at you as hostile or suspicious. Everybody partakes that that you notice. There's nobody who appears to be watching you or taking any notice of you other than simply accepting
so
beer
much
and
room.
clapping you on the back and
Alright.
cheering to your good
Never
name.
happens.
So, we don't see that one fellow that Sir
You do
Krag
not.
and I
You do
chased.
not see that one fellow.
Snuck around. All right. So, once again, I'm just waiting for Tim to get schnockered up and have to walk him home.
I mean, it's not gonna take long. I mean, I've been here all night.
Tim?
I actually recently came upon some money myself.
Oh, Tim,
Oh.
It was
how did you
great.
get this money?
The governor hired me.
Oh.
I had to fix some guy's
Oh,
wagon.
careful.
It was a broken window.
Pay you back.
I
What?
fixed it up, and I get a little payday, and it was great.
Oh,
And
that's a
for you,
shame
Tim.
on
Good.
that guy.
it was good. So I was just been in here drinking a little bit already.
That's wonderful.
And then you guys come along and you give out more beers.
Now,
so-
were you sober when you were doing this?
Well, yes. That was work.
He wasn't
I'm
drunk?
professional.
Did they
Hey, you're
ever
not
tell
there.
you who
All right.
this person was that destroyed this wagon?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, good.
I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know. It's just a
Well,
broken
they'll
window.
find
It's
him
pretty
one.
easy.
So,
okay.
I think you need to go home. You've had a little too much. Can we
Take you home.
get you home?
Why do you guys
three
always
sips
buying
later.
me beer and then walking me home?
I'm your friend.
I mean, but are you?
Another round of beers for Tim!
Beers!
Yeah, I think you are. Back at the Mouse and Moth. Is there anything that you guys particularly want to be doing?
Getting hammered.
Well, that's easy enough.
Looking for the lovely lady of the night that I met last time.
Roll a...
It's not a big town, Jim. You know she's there.
She
Roll a
probably
die.
left with Mendeleev.
How dare you? Nat 20.
That's what you wasted 20
That's
on?
amazing.
You wasted your 20 on that.
This is good.
Folks.
Oh, goodness.
Priorities.
Well, I hope you get laid. With
Well,
that
I mean,
20.
she's there. She
I'm charming them.
is initially very cold because you did not treat her well the next morning.
That is.
She is
that is
not-
your words,
Yes,
not
she
mine.
did not know.
That is your words, not mine. But it quickly warms up.
What?
But yeah, I mean,
make any sense.
as
Quickly
you just,
warms up?
You're very persistent.
Quickly.
Oh, I'm very quickly too.
I was like, why are you just
That's right, Jim. I am very persistent.
You're very
That's a
persistent.
good call.
Thank
And
you. I'm so confused.
and you guys are both finding each other's company to be tolerable by the end of the night.
How tolerable, Jim Jam?
Tolerable enough that if you had a room at the Mouse and Moth,
I have a room at the. Oh crap. Swanee.
No, I'm not Swan.
Swanee.
I don't know where you're.
Can you spot me? Just a little bit. I just need a room. Just need a room.
what's up a full market?
Not even for the whole night. Just. Come on.
Just 2 minutes.
Listen,
That's
normally I wouldn't do this, but things seem to be going rather well for you. So, okay,
Okay.
I'll tell you what. I have a room here.
Knew he was creepy.
You can make use of it for as long as you need. Just don't touch anything.
It won't be long. It'll be fine.
Here's the key.
Yes! I take the key and I go up to the room with the lovely
Okay.
lady,
Okay.
who I
Lyra.
believe is at least a 14 based on the last roll from games ago.
Lyra, is there anything you intend to be doing? You've seen
I'm
you are
hanging
now
out
all
with
alone. You're now all alone. Your friends have abandoned you. But
Yeah, they all have.
but you've made a whole host of new friends.
I
People
have-
are
I
really
have made a
enjoying
lot
your
of friends.
company.
It's been really great.
You get a lot of you encourage a lot of people who are also bad at karaoke to take up
sing
song
along.
with you and it's just everybody seems to be having a really good time
Really
around
great.
you.
I've made
it
a
feels
lot of
really
friends
good.
at
Like
the
this
whole bar.
does. It feels really
How
good.
does medieval karaoke work?
You just sing songs.
Describe
Just sing
it in
songs.
detail.
You just sing songs.
Just sing songs.
I was explaining
Just sing
to
So
them.
you
songs.
sing.
Oh, yes. There's
Great.
probably a lute player, yes?
There's actually a small stage where when traveling performers come into town, people can they would take
I
up
was
the
just getting
stage.
up on the bar,
but
but
it's
that
just a little
works too.
raised platform, and yeah, you can be up on it and dancing around and pulling people up and singing.
I am having a great time.
Yeah,
and I
it's
don't
a
even
great
need
time.
a lot of alcohol
a great
like this
time.
one.
I didn't need a
I'm just
lot.
having
I
a
didn't
really
need
good
a lot.
time.
I
Doesn't
on
need
my
it
own.
on either.
There was not a
I
need.
believe it's Sir Krag
my
is the
own.
one that needs them the most.
There was a want. Kyle the Adam says, Quigley, I know how it would be with you. I know how it would end with you as team leader. Hashtag bleeding boldly forth.
Yes,
I would
probably.
heal you.
Oh, yes, of course.
And Krag has, of course, mentioned his stand-in today, or sit-in. The salmon-colored pillow does not like to be touched either. So we're going to touch it a lot.
Touch. I want to touch it.
I'm just like, I'm hugging you
Let me
right
touch
now.
it.
Charles Pryor says Marcus rolls a 20 and finds sassafras.
I hope not.
Goodness gracious.
Back at the night. Drinks have been drunk.
It's time for Tim
right.
to go home.
I keep telling you though, it's just a walk.
Come
because
on,
I'm
Jim.
not.
All right, we'll get you there. Don't
Can't
worry.
come in.
I
You
never
can't
want
come in.
Tim. You can't. Tim, I've never asked
Closed
him.
off.
All right, I understand.
Did you go in his house?
No, I didn't do it. He's just very,
I don't think he's talking about that.
very strange.
Let's go.
All right,
Yeah,
Tim.
sure,
and I
sure,
take
don't
him
be
arm in arm and we start walking out. And I specifically take him the wrong way, hoping that he won't notice, so that
Okay.
we have to take a longer walk to his
Okay.
place.
So you start leading him around the streets. This is
So, Tim, I have a few questions and just wondering if you might have a few answers, Do you know anything about the Sixers?
Sounds like
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, sure. Lots of people know him by name. Yeah.
All right, well,
I love that Quigley has found a random townsperson who is no different than any other townsperson, and Quigley has identified him as the key informant for every future endeavor.
Tim is the man! It's Tim the Tool Man!
But Jim allows this. It's good.
Okay, yeah, they're bad dudes. Everybody knows that.
What have they done?
Well, it's like, I don't know, they break the law.
Yeah, but in what way, Tim?
Do
Well,
they
break wagon windows?
They sell things they're not allowed to sell.
sell things like what
And then
kind?
like corruption,
Corruption?
it goes straight to the top.
Do they kill people?
I think, yeah, definitely.
Have the Sixers ever been here?
No, those dudes are in another
Looks
Anderson.
kinda-
Anderley?
Anderley? Is that
Yeah,
where they
sure,
are?
yeah, it's good.
Anderley?
Uh-huh.
Do they come in town frequently or just
Ah, they don't come here. No.
have you
Sorry,
been there?
wake me up when.
I've never been to Anderley. I've been to Embry, but I don't go to Anderley.
Have you ever had any run-ins with the Sixers? Or know of anybody who's had a run-in with the Sixers?
They're not here.
They're not here yet. Have you grown up here your entire life?
Yeah.
Tim, we're finding out so much fascinating information about you.
What do you
I'm
do for
glad you
work?
think so.
Oh, he's a
That's good.
tool man.
Oh, he is a tool
Yeah,
man.
I fixed it.
I thought it was
it up.
a joke on Tim Allen.
But
Okay.
I'm wondering, Tim, why don't you go drink
were
at the Mouse
here.
and Moth and not
We were-
and not at the Naiad?
You said
Well,
at
it's
this
like,
couch.
you know,
I didn't
those
remember.
guys.
I don't remember.
Those
Amnesia.
guys.
Yeah, we both
they're
had
like thinking they're like way better.
Yeah,
Um,
they're not like us, are they? No, we're real people.
Is Tim falling asleep?
Tim,
I feel like he
Tim,
is.
Tim, are you
they're
okay?
not like us, are they? We're real hearty people.
No, those guys are over in Anderley. They're not here.
Yes, of course. Do you have any friends at the Naiad who would know more
There's
information?
Carl. Carl's cool. He gives
Oh,
me
Carl! Yes.
I give him money and he gives me beer.
like
And would he know information about the Sixers?
I don't think he's one of those guys.
I
No,
wonder
but
what
would
he's like
he
when he's
know
not drunk.
about them?
I don't know. I don't ask him about that.
Is Carl in the Naiad right now?
Oh, yes, he's
Yeah,
the barkeep.
you gotta buy it.
Oh, he's the barkeep.
there
I'm not
every
listening.
day and every night.
Clearly not listening.
I believe Dylan Kaiser, by the way, had a comment about Lyra Coyote.
But we can't see
Coyote
it.
Ugly!
I know,
yeah.
I think, but I didn't know if there was more to that.
No.
Statement?
That was
That's
it.
it.
All right. Lyra was just Coyote.
Probably that.
Ugly?
Mike Harris wants to remind Marcus, don't forget to wear your wizard hat. Who knows where she's been?
Oh, wow.
Oh dear. Oh yes! Dylan Kaiser says Lyra was just Coyote Ugly in it. Yes.
So we were right. We were right.
High five.
By the way, little sidebar here, folks. If you have not gone over to our page yet and shared this episode, what's happening? What's going on? Because don't you want to win prizes?
Yes.
All you have to do is just go to facebook.com/dragons and stuff. Find this live video that is playing live that you're watching, unless you're on Twitch, and then just hit the share button and use the hashtag dragons and stuff. You're automatically entered to win as long as you're in the US or Canada and your share is public so that we can see your name. You're eligible to win.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great.
It would be great for you to win prizes.
Yes.
A new set of dice, maybe.
Jim Tim.
That worked.
Tim Jim. Take it away.
Crab says, is
Tim-
Lyra drunk too?
Oh, yes, I believe she
No,
is.
I'm fine.
Tim.
I'm fine.
Tim?
Tim.
Let's take you home.
Yes, let's
That's
get
what
you
we're
home.
doing.
Oh yeah, that's what
Have
we're
you
doing.
not taken me
We're-
home?
No,
Just
no.
saying.
I just might have gotten misplaced of where we are. So, will you just? I think I found the correct way.
Ah.
Yes, and we
Great.
get Tim home.
Okay.
How do you know where he
So
lives?
we get him
Oh, I
home.
took him home one
Weird
time
stuff.
before.
So
This
then,
is a
I'm a
common
little
theme with
weirded out by
Gregory.
this, but that's okay.
No, it's all right. Tim knows the drill now. I just
I'm
pepper
sure
him
he
with
does.
information.
do we tuck him into bed?
No, we don't go inside his house.
I mean, do you want to tuck me in the bed?
Oh,
Walk away!
You know, I
You
think.
can. You can't come though. He is doing
Where
weird
is this?
stuff.
I was not doing anything very strange.
What were you doing?
I don't know what he's talking about. I didn't do anything.
I don't
Tim,
know.
maybe one day I'll take up on your offer, but you know, I'm getting tired myself. We need to go back.
Yes, of course.
It
Yeah.
was nice talking to
Tim,
you.
listen.
That's
Listen.
you.
Just forget we ever had this conversation. It never happened. Right?
Well, I mean, yeah, it did. We just walk all the way off.
No.
We didn't talk about anything.
Talk about the Sixers.
No.
Talk about Carl.
No, we didn't.
We talk about beer.
Beer,
We talk about
yes.
fixing stuff.
Tim, we
We talk about weird
Excuse
stuff.
you. What in the world?
We talk about
we-
getting tucked into bed by that
didn't
lady
talk about
there.
anything.
We need to go.
All right. Just remember, if you don't remember anything in the morning, don't try to remember anything in the morning.
Alex.
Get in that house, you silly fool!
Have a good night, Tim.
Sleep tight! Goodbye!
Bye. I close the door.
Folks, advice to take home with you. Remember, if you don't remember anything from the night before, don't try to remember anything from the night before.
That's the exact same advice
friend-son.
that Marcus is going to be giving somebody in about 2 hours.
You guys are just fine.
Oh, yes.
Not
Oh,
anymore.
I never heard that term.
Oh, really?
Zachary Brooks says make Marcus pay for that 20 by having the lady want to get married in the morning.
Oh dear. Seth Toon says Alex friend zoning Tim, which I think just happened.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's got put in the friend zone.
Close that door.
So, yes, I say,
Carl.
should we talk to Carl?
No, let's go.
No, he's not a very friendly person.
Let's get him drunk.
Oh,
No, he's
there's
the
more.
barkeep.
Oh, fudge. I keep forgetting who this person is.
Chad Higgins says, Quigley, I think we all wish we could forget this. So,
Well, let's go see. Maybe he's in a good mood.
yes, for sure, we'll go back to talk
not?
to Carl.
All right.
Okay. Go back to the Naya. When you enter, like everything quiets down and there's like this, everybody's looking over at you entering.
And I flip another gold piece and I say, more beers for everyone!
And now there's a cheer raised. People are very happy to see you. Everybody is coming up one by one to grab drinks. You've livened the party up once again. Carl even seems to be, even though he's typically rather nonplussed by the events of the night, even he seems to be in a little bit better of a mood as he's made some coin off of you guys, which is always pleasant.
Hello,
this
Carl.
Lyra loves this music, and if you love this music too, you should definitely check out Sirenscape.com.
They're awesome.
Head on over there, get the app for yourself today. It's very inexpensive and very robust. You get a lot of sounds.
And
Tons of
it
sound
adds
effects.
so much to your adventure.
So I go up
Like
to
right now.
Carl and I kind of whisper to him and I say, Carl, how much money would I have to slide across this table for you to give us some information in private and then forget we ever talked about it?
It's tough to give you an exact number without knowing what it is that you're asking.
How about this? I'm going to slide 5 gold pieces across the table, and if you deem it to be not enough when we talk, we'll add some more on the table.
Are you actually sliding the money?
Yes?
Scoops up the coins and says, well, we can certainly start with some opening questions, I think.
Is it silent enough here? Other people might notice us. Is there
They're all
back
drinking.
room of some sort?
Sidebar.
You can talk, it's fine.
What do you know about the Sixers?
It is really hard to remember.
Slide him 10 gold pieces.
Well, what I can remember about them is that they're a rather pleasant sort as long as you get along nicely. And then they're a rather unpleasant sort if you don't.
Have you ever met a person that's crossed them?
We've heard of people cross them.
And what happens to those people?
Depends.
Depends on what.
I think that
How
means
many times?
it's just a bad thing.
How many times they've crossed them?
It's like a crossing
Sixers
sign.
have a rule, and it's that everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one. And then they catch you, and you either make good on what you did wrong, and you don't do it again, or
You what?
don't get a chance to do it again.
I'm not there.
Just
so.
jogging memories from the previous episode, which
Yes.
was our 20th. This is our 21st episode.
Yes, that's true.
We can drink.
Didn't Horatio already tell us that?
Yeah, Horatio had given you very similar information before.
Yeah. But he's
Didn't
paying
tell us
15
the
gold
one
pieces
rule,
for it.
though.
I love
Yeah,
how
you did.
Marcus always has to do that
Yeah, you
to
did.
us all the time.
Just by the way, I
They're
already
a
knew.
family business. And they run annually.
And
How many? Oh, yeah,
Of them
that was gonna be my
are there?
question. How
Well, I
many?
mean, it's all-
hundreds?
Hundreds.
what kind of, at what level? Are you talking about a family, or are you talking how much manpower do they have? I mean,
Yes, I'd like
realistically,
to know.
they've got an entire town under their belt.
All right, I'd like to know. Do you have the names of the people at the tippy top?
Keep it up.
Well, I know that the patriarch of the family, what was his name? It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Maybe you
but-
should slip him another.
Trevor.
Ah,
Trevor Six, that's
Trevor.
his name.
So he is the head of the Sixers
Trevor Six is the head of the family.
of the family.
And all right, perfect. Thank you so much, Carl. I've appreciated your time, and I love your fine establishment. And
That's appreciated.
I flip him another couple of gold pieces, and I say, just remember, we never had this conversation.
Sure.
Perfect.
Tommy A. Williams pointed out this time I remembered to share it publicly.
Yay!
In reference
Well,
to, of
then-
course, sharing the episode. Make sure you do it
Fantastic.
publicly, folks.
Uh-oh.
It's gone.
Our chat screen went. Oh, wait.
What happened?
Mrs. Quigley's on it.
Don't worry, Mrs. Quigley.
Mrs. Quigley has
She's
become
the
tech.
best.
It's happening.
She's awesome, guys.
Don't worry.
You should check out
we're
our
expanding-
Instagram page.
That's true. You should check out our Instagram page.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much on them.
What is it, Lyra?
Instagram.
We are all of Instagram.
We own it.
Dragons and Stuff Show, right?
Yes. It's
At Dragons and Stuff Show.
perfect.
And you guys really should check it out because she puts up some awesome pictures and
Yeah,
videos.
they're
And
amazing.
they're hilarious. And they actually bring us back to a lot of really funny moments in our shows.
It's a
that we've done
lot
prior.
of work.
Sometimes that we
is
don't
put
even
in.
see or remember.
I know, and it's so much fun.
It's
So,
a-
she's awesome.
It's a lot of work, so, let's go over there and show her some love.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Krag has
follow.
Sir Krag has suggested, talk to somebody else at the bar. Maybe they'll go home with you, Squiggly.
No.
I don't
Sir
different show.
Krag, I don't think
Dragons
so.
and things.
But I do feel pretty good about this information that we've gotten, and I feel prepared to go back to our
The Mouse and Moth?
establishment.
All right.
And no, not the Mouse and Moth.
No?
We'll go back to Well,
Tim's?
maybe we should go back and get her from the Mouse and Moth.
Thank goodness.
What about me?
You're
You're
upstairs.
sleeping with
You don't know
someone.
that?
Yes, but
I'll
I
let you know.
sort of assumed.
All right, come
Well,
back.
we don't-
I also appreciate the information that I got tonight, Jim.
All right.
Yes, but I don't trust Horatio Swan.
Oh, I can't stand
I
that guy.
trust Tim and Carl.
I agree. Come get me.
Are we back?
So,
I want to be able to look into the future, 20 episodes down the line, and find out that Carl is a villain and a fiend, and Horatio Swan is just out to just do a deal.
No, he's
I want to
creepy.
just
He
see
has
that.
Different
No,
motives.
he's got some creepiness
He's so
about him.
creepy. Right?
Yes.
You're so distrustful.
A lot of
Stop it!
haters.
Stop it!
All right,
If you
so
don't like my voice,
we
I can't even
enter the
understand.
Mouse and Moth.
So you go back to the Mouse and Moth. You find that Lyra is the life of the party.
Great
you don't
time,
see
What
guys.
happened to her?
you don't see Marcus
I
anywhere.
assure you, you're not having as good a time as me.
So we just
But
politely,
you're having a much better time than that poor girl.
Yeah,
politely
we
get
grab
her
yes.
off the stage
Lyra,
and say,
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Lyra,
Lyra's been so
Lyra.
much fun. Like, this is like
Indoor
the best
voices.
time I think I've ever had in the Mouse and Moth.
Lyra,
I have met everyone.
put a
from
bubble in
town.
your mouth. Thank you.
I have met everyone in
Lyra?
town, and it has been glorious. They don't all talk slow. darkened.
And we bring her back to Simon's.
Oh, yes.
Are we leaving?
Yes, we're
Bye.
leaving.
Bye, all.
Wait a minute. Where's Marcus?
Oh, I don't know. He left with a girl.
He left with a
Or
girl.
like he went somewhere upstairs.
Why does
same
no one
woman?
believe in my real life or fake life that I would leave
She
with
didn't
her?
look like she was having a good time. So Just never know.
Was it the same woman
goodness.
as
I don't
weeks ago?
remember. He's always talking about different people.
What a slut.
So, anyways,
All right.
I'm not
Bye,
always talking
everyone.
about different people. It's the same girl. How
And
dare you
celebrate.
spread?
Okay.
You slander me, Lyra.
To Simons. Sorry.
Yes.
are we going home?
Yes.
That's really great because I'm so tired and I probably should meditate.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Peace and quiet.
So Benjamin Snyder said, I also appreciate Mrs. Quigley for allowing the Squire to be here almost every
Yes.
week.
Aww.
And we appreciate that sometimes she's able to come with him
Yeah.
because it's just not the same without her. Anyways,
love you.
Moving on.
So yes, we go back to the Mouse and Moth.
Nope.
Pick up Lyra. You already had
Yeah,
that.
yes, to
No,
And
Simon's.
you're
Yes,
gonna go to Simon's.
Simon's, yes.
You head out of town.
Where are we moving around town?
What?
We're in town. We're walking.
You were, and then you go out of town, and then you go to Simon's. It is late in the night when you get to Simon's,
It's really dark in here.
and you go up
Dancing
to
lockers.
the door,
Didn't put it together.
and you find that it's locked.
Oh.
What?
So I think Simon might have moved back into his house.
Well, we
So-
should make friends.
No.
We should make friends with
Lyra.
Let's just go to Mortifor's where we have the key to his house.
We should. Okay.
Which is what I believe Lord Marcus told us to do like 12 episodes ago.
I think
but
that sounds
we're doing it now.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
sounds safer. And plus, it's really dark in there.
Perfect. So we go to Mortifor's house
You go
Oh, it's dark
back to
here
Chef's
too.
Room.
and we don't tell Lord Marcus.
Okay. You go back to Mortifor's abandoned home.
Oh no.
Is it locked?
No. Well,
Okay.
you have the key.
Oh, okay, great.
You go in. It's much as you left it. It's a little cramped. It's not too bad because there's only 3 of you now. There is a bed, and then there's the living room.
I start searching for studs and I put some screws in and I
What
and I
screws?
hang up. I find a
What
nail. I
screws?
rip up a floorboard that has nails. I tack the nails
With
in
what?
with the board and I tack the nails into the wall.
Tim the tool
and
man
I
gave it
hang
to
up
him.
my hammock.
So
Banana
you
hammock.
guys can reasonably. I mean, it's cramped, but you can reasonably with just the 3 of you.
Yeah.
So in
Find
the middle
spaces
of the
to
night, he is hammering things
I
in.
put light on something
Okay.
so that he could.
Greg Kozak wants to know where is the box?
Where's the box?
Isn't it on
Don't
you?
worry, I have
guys
it in
have-
a rope net sack around on my back always.
That's the thing is like I've given them basically a mobile home, and they never go in. Like it is the
I
most
always say-
underutilized.
I know.
It's true. We
space.
should.
I say every time, just sleep in the box. Everybody's like, I'm not
no, no,
sleeping
no.
in the box.
I sleep
Lady
in the
Lyra
box.
slept in the box.
Yeah.
But
I'm
everyone
afraid
was like,
something's
"No,
It was
no,
a
gonna
no."
good. It was a good
I
decision. right?
loved it. It was great. It was comfy. No
I
one
just-
bothered me.
Speaking of
until it
which,
was time
Quigley,
they needed me.
I don't know if you have been keeping track, but I don't currently have an idea of what's in the box and what's not in the box.
Oh, I know
So
what's
that's
in
a good thing to differentiate at some point, just so that's very
Yes,
clear.
I basically every single one of my inventory except for potions and and things that I'm wearing on my persons are in the box.
in the box. Okay.
I think you should read the Go ahead, Quigley.
Brian Summer says, Quigley, you have been searching for studs all night. Just ask Tim. Touche, Brian Summers. Touche.
Brian Summer is also the voice of the tremendously talented narrator. He is a
Yes.
He's
he
the
is.
narrator
the
to
narrator
our
of the
book.
He plays the narrator on our show.
And I'm going to help you here.
It
No,
makes
but
me
he
laugh.
does such a good job.
Oh,
It's
yes.
so good.
Brian Summer is wonderful.
Thank you for that.
We love
And
you,
if
Brian.
you agree with that, you should maybe review the show and include
With
that
the
in your
5.
review.
Oh, yes. And listen, last week we went from 59 to 71 reviews.
What?
Really?
Did
Yes,
it
we
really?
didn't know
jumped up
that.
so much. It was a
that's
huge
nice,
jump in
guys.
But it
reviews.
still says
Thank you.
4.9.
But
Yeah,
we only
wow.
got it still to 4.9, which means this show we have to jump from 71 to 100 reviews.
Damn.
I don't know if we
And
can
you'll
get
throw
past
up if-
4.9.
No.
Throw up?
No. Can we get past 4.9? Can we get back to
Oh,
a
yes,
5?
we can.
Is that possible?
I believe we
Why
can.
are you asking me? I'm drunk.
Just put on your nerd voice and say yes.
Well, strictly speaking,
What
the
about when you're
percentages will get high enough eventually that we will reach 5.0 again.
I can't.
The point is,
Rounding up.
you guys sleep through the
Fish
night.
sticks.
You awaken the next morning.
I hate fish sticks. They're
Everything is fine. Marcus,
I love fish.
Really?
I
No,
don't
like
know
fish
what
sticks.
happens to you precisely because
Well, I would have provided
You should roll for
a
it.
great evening.
Roll,
to
roll,
this
roll,
young
roll,
man.
roll,
He has to roll for it.
Let's see
I
how
don't know
well
if that's
it went.
necessary.
I don't know what
Chat, should we
skill
roll
is.
for how this goes? I think so.
All of the skills,
Because
Jim.
he rode to see if he could find the woman, not
And they
That's
weren't on
true.
good
not to
terms.
see how well it went.
So
Yeah, they
So
need
watch
to
this
roll.
be his second time.
I just spilled my drink on me.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
It's all worth it. It's all coming together, guys. Okay.
All right, so Jim,
You
Tell us
awaken.
what happened, please.
You awaken the next morning
Yes.
on the floor.
no.
The door is open.
Poor Marcus.
You are barely covered by a sheet. It looks like the room has been completely trashed. You see no sign of the woman that you vaguely remember bringing up into the room the previous night.
Lucy, Alice,
you are-
Rebecca,
See?
Stacy.
You are also, you look down and you're feeling around, you notice that your beard has some chunks in it and it's
Ew.
not good. And you can smell vomit.
Oh. Boy, I thought this was a strange night, Jim.
I hope you don't have a disease from last night.
You have a terrible headache and you cannot remember anything after talking to Horatio Swan, and then everything becomes kind of a blur.
That's gross.
Better check your backpack.
Sorry, I'm just saying. You never know.
Well,
So
I'm
Krag
gonna go
says.
close the door.
Hold on.
Okay.
Crag's talking.
So Krag says.
I will not be silent for an absentee
Please say
Krag.
everything
I know,
has
there's no
been
absentee
stolen.
father that I will listen to.
Says, oh, please say everything has been stolen. I just
I'm
think
gonna
it's
close the
saying
door,
Okay.
be naked,
Yeah.
and prestidigitate myself.
Okay.
Get rid of that vomit.
You get rid of it.
I'm gonna prestidigitate the mouth
The beard,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Just because I feel like
Just-
maybe there's some.
Press
Just
to
a whole,
digitate.
I'm gonna do a deep prestidigitation. I'm gonna go deep
You
prestidigitate.
spend a lot of time press to digitate.
Takes 20 on the
As
prestidigitation.
much down here as I feel is
All
necessary.
right, thank you for that. Let's go.
Then I'm gonna look for my robes.
They're
And you
gone.
look and look.
How
And you
unfortunate.
look and you look.
You're gonna have to wear a bed sheet down.
Now this lovely lady would certainly not have
did
taken my
roll a
spell
one.
book, would she?
The only thing of yours that you find is your staff.
That's what you get for rolling a 1. That sucks.
Hashtag evil JimJam.
Wait, everything in his inventory is gone?
Everything.
Shit.
That's
I'm
not good for
sorry.
any of
I
us.
told you to roll. I'm so sorry.
Can you please
Thank
make
you
sure
for tuning
that
in, guys. If you'd like your chance to win, because I have not won, just go to facebook.com/dragons and stuff. Hit the share button on this live video on Facebook. So if you're watching on Twitch, thanks for watching. Just jump over to the Facebook page real
That's
fast, hit
not
the share
good. I
button.
didn't-
Use the hashtag dragons and stuff with your share.
Maybe it's
Make sure your
not
share is public. And you're in the United States or Canada, and
didn't
you're
mean to be
eligible
like
to
that.
win prizes that we are giving out at the end of this half. And then we will have a second half of the episode this evening as well. And you will also have a chance to win prizes then.
and share publicly.
And if you'd also like to I don't know, maybe draw this particular scene of Marcus being naked and wondering where all of his stuff is.
No, not being naked. Just with the sheet. Just the sheet.
Just the sheet.
Like a toga. And a staff.
One of the toga parties.
Personally,
So,
we love fan
now-
art. Please, if you wish to draw something, please draw it and send it in to us. We share it all the time. We love seeing it. We so appreciate all the work that you fans have done for us in the past of drawing fan art. And keep sending us more because I love it so much!
All right, so Marcus.
I'm gonna need a deep understanding of where my current situation is.
I'm so sorry.
There are 2 rings that I wear.
Yes.
Oh no.
Am I still wearing them?
Yes. You're still wearing your rings.
Thank goodness.
The bracers that I normally wear. Are
We're not
those
wearing
gone?
bracers.
Brace?
I take the sheet and press to
Deadpool
digitate
thing.
it.
Yes, it's much cleaner now.
I wrap it around me, and
Yes.
I stride boldly forward down to the bar,
To find
Oh
her.
my
and
gosh.
I look for Lady Maisie,
Okay. You find her.
and I sit down and I look at her.
She's. Oh, Marcus.
Not one of my better moments, Lazy Matey.
No, I don't think it is.
Lady Maisie. Maisie lies over the.
Hungover as well.
He's having a hard time.
I'll be honest, Lady Maisie. I have a really bad headache. And, unless lovely Alice, Stephanie, Virginia,
We're getting to the root of why this is a problem for you, aren't we?
unless she's just a wonderful person doing some much needed laundry for me, I think that I may have lost my things.
Yeah.
Her name was, as you know, and I know, Amy. Of course, lovely Amy. And she would reside at.
Well, if she's at home, she has a house nearby.
Of
that
course.
I could direct you to. She also sometimes volunteers at the temple.
What kind of
And
work
she
is
has
she
a
in?
job.
Well, we
at
know
Swift
that.
Winds.
She has a job at where?
Swift Winds.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet she does. If she comes back, let her know I'm looking for her. Bye. I go running to Swift Winds.
Okay. You go to Swift Winds.
Please, someone draw
In my
Marcus
sheet.
running through the town with the bed sheet and staff.
And I'm yelling while I run, and then getting out of breath and the right. If anybody knows Amy, let her know the heroes of Trapsboro need her desperately for an important mission. Where is my spellbook?
Do we
I keep running.
hear
run
this
by us as
inside?
well?
How do we hear this?
I mean,
Please?
roll a d20.
Who? Oh,
Just
Quigley, you do it.
Quigley can roll
Zoe
a
Gallion
Dang,
says,
I'm
you're going to need more than pancakes to make that up to her,
Yeah, but
Marcus.
Quigley's doing it.
13 plus my 1, because I now have plus 1 to perception, gives me
good.
14.
You only have a +1?
Hey, you didn't have any for a while.
Wow.
I'm not very perceptive.
Why don't you
Should've
let
done
everyone
it.
else do
Because
perception
look,
checks?
Perception.
Quigley, you've been doing perception
12.
checks. Let us do it.
Well,
Next time.
I like
Oh my god, I'm
Next
so mad
time.
at you right now.
Quigley.
We're gonna work this out. We all woke up on the
Okay,
wrong
back
side
to
of
the
the bed.
perception. Back to
Quigley.
this.
Yes.
You awaken the next morning
Oh.
in your hammock, and you hear some yelling. It's very faint and indistinct. You go to the window and you look out, and you're waiting, and the yelling seems to be getting closer and closer, and then running in a dead sprint across your field of vision could it be? Yeah, it's Marcus dressed in a bed sheet, yelling at the top of his lungs.
Oh my gosh.
And this
For
is great
Amy,
laughter.
We're
and
still
something about
asleep.
spell books, and then he passes out of your field of view.
Lucas Martinez says Amy is Sarge's daughter. Marcus is going to die. Seth Toon says it sounds like Marcus is going to end up with a new set of flaming balls.
So I rouse the ladies
That's
and I
nice.
say, ladies, I just saw Lord Marcus running through the streets in a what seemed to be a toga.
Oh.
And
I had a terrible headache.
he was yelling for Amy. Did you
who-
meet Amy last night?
No, I told you he went up with a girl that did not look happy.
Oh,
I do remember that.
Amy.
well, that's probably Amy.
I bet Amy stole his stuff.
He might need.
Well, you said he's wearing a toga.
Yes, he might really just be in love with her and want
Wearing
to
a
chase her
toga?
It's
down.
my wedding dress.
He was wearing
Anyway,
a
Okay, I take my
I think
comment
we should
back.
pack up and go help him out.
I'm gonna need food first.
That seems right. Yeah, that feels right.
Breakfast time.
All right.
We'll grab something from one of the carts on the way.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, let's go. Meat pies.
Amy.
You get to
Amy, have you seen Amy? Have you seen Amy? Amy,
You get-
she has hair and face. Amy, anybody?
You get to Swiftwinds, and you are, I assume, going to
I
go
rush into the door.
barreling in. When the doorman steps in front of you and put, whoa, sir, no, not no. No. I'm afraid not.
I am afraid not too. Yes, I was unfortunate enough to misplace my things, and I believe that one of the workers here, lovely, wonderful Amy, so sweet Amy, just a ray of sunshine Amy, has maybe seen the items that I misplaced last night.
I see. Well, you can't come in here like that, friend.
Then I will go in the. Oh, look, what's that?
You're the
I'm
most.
rolling it. I'm rolling it.
Okay.
They've gone so well.
You're going
so
to be
far.
at a -10.
What is it?
It's an 18 for bluff, I guess. No, you jerk.
Just tell us when we get there.
I go, sir.
Now.
What's happening?
Lord Marcus, why
Marcus,
are you wearing
are you
a
all right?
toga?
What the heck are you wearing?
Is this your new robes? I like it.
White's a better color on you.
I'm gonna Quigley. I need to go in there into Swiftwinds.
Why?
Can I go in?
Well, you're wearing clothes.
I walk in.
Oh.
No.
I walk
Can't
past
walk
him.
in.
So
He
I-
physically stops you.
I walk in.
Why are we here?
I walk
Okay.
in. And I say, Lord Marcus, it's very easy. What do you need in here?
I need Amy.
Oh,
Why do you need this?
I don't
Alright.
think that's a good way to start.
Because I'm in love, Alex. I'm in love with her.
Oh, don't go get her. That's a bad
by
choice.
the way, Sir Krag is loving this in the chat. Just so many ha 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 ha's. I'm sure he would love this moment if he were here.
Quigley, I need to express so many things
Perfect.
to Amy.
All right, I'll
That
go-
I have in my
Lord
heart.
Marcus.
Go find
Lord
Amy.
Marcus, I will go find Amy. Do you want us all to go find Amy?
Yep.
All right, so
I'm just really confused why you're wearing a sheet.
she's so.
I have forsaken some vows. All right?
I don't like any of what you just said. I'll go.
All right. So you don't like what he said, so you're just going to go help him?
I'm gonna go with you guys.
Oh, all
He's
right.
kind of creeping me out right now.
All right.
Wearing a sheet.
Benjamin Snyder, evil JimJam on 100%.
This is my most evil moment.
This
When
is
was
awesome.
there ever a doorman here before?
Every time.
Every time.
Never!
Every
No,
time
every
there's
time.
been a doorman.
Inside-
There's been a doorman every time.
Every time, but they've let you through because you were wearing
Are
clothes.
we-
I
Inside.
trust Squire Quigley implicitly.
I start bartering with the man. I
No,
say,
let's just keep going.
these
You
are the
don't
robes.
have anything.
These are religious robes. I have every right to wear them, and you cannot stop me from going in. I am expressing I will take this right to the governor. I know the governor. I am one of the heroes of you just saw my friends.
You're more than welcome to go and take it up with the governor.
After you let me in.
What?
After you put some clothes on.
Are you?
Are we?
We're all in.
You're in.
Where
Yes,
is-
you're in the shop.
Yes. Does Amy work here?
Yeah.
Where is she?
Might we speak with Amy?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being
A
very
moment
polite.
later, a young woman is led up to you. She does not appear to recognize you.
Hi,
Well,
Amy.
Hello,
Hi, Amy.
Amy. I have a friend outside who was wanting to talk with you. They won't let him inside. Do you mind stepping outside real quickly?
Who's your friend?
Lord Marcus.
No.
Well, then yes, I would mind stepping outside.
Why?
Well, because I don't want to talk to him. Not now
What
or ever.
happened?
What happened?
Are you
Well,
okay?
I will.
Has he done anything to you?
I will
will
put him in
scold
his place. Yes.
What did he do, lady?
Sorry, I can't see him.
Not very much is what he did.
Oh.
Well, maybe you should tell him in person how you feel about that. And you know what? We'll come with you.
I think I've already expressed how I felt about
So
it.
I go
Does
back
he know?
outside and I say to Lord Marcus, she doesn't want to talk to you. She says you did very little for her last night.
Little.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please go like our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/dragonsandstuff, and watch us live every Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks for watching.